Hey, how's it going? Amelia here. Let's check out what's making news. McDonald's is ditching plastic cutlery, and Nestle plans to recycle more than 700 tonnes of curbside waste. They're just two of the big announcements to come out of today's first ever National Plastics Summit.
Plastics are everywhere. In our drinks, on our fruit, and even in our oceans. But now the Aussie government reckons it's time to change that. This morning was Australia's very first National Plastics Summit, and it was all about encouraging recycling. See, every year Aussies throw out about 400 million tonnes of plastic waste, but only about 21% of that actually gets recycled. And in the past, we sent a lot of it overseas.
Developing countries are sick and tired of having to deal with developed countries' waste.
The government will also throw a bunch of money into recycling infrastructure to encourage big businesses to do the same. And it's already working. Today, Nestle announced they will be recycling soft plastics from more than 100,000 Aussie homes, while McDonald's have announced some changes too.
Macca's say they're ditching plastic cutlery by the end of 2020, and the same with plastic straws. They say all of these will be replaced with fibre-based alternatives.
But some people reckon they could still be doing more.
Pro FIFA players had to take some very unusual steps to qualify for a tournament on Saturday. EA's servers went down, so winners were decided by an old-fashioned game of rock, paper, scissors. Really? And competitors aren't that happy about it. Well, the ones who lost anyway. I always go rock. Probably shouldn't tell you that. It's the hairstyle that stood the test of time. Business at the front and party at the back. I'm talking about the mullet, of course. And over the weekend, 250 stunning styles battled it out for the title of Australia's greatest mullet.
Welcome to the Mullet Festival. Ah, what simple joys can be found in such a humble fish. There are big mullets, small mullets, mullets you can eat, and mullets you can keep.
No, not that kind of mullet.
Oh, that's a bit awkward. All right, let me try again. This is the Mullet Fest, held in Kurri Kurri, New South Wales. It started as a bit of a laugh back in 2018 to celebrate the mullet. And in this small town, they've been growing and growing every year since. Mullets are an iconic Australian hairstyle with a short front and a long back. The idea behind the mullet, well, that's up to interpretation. There were categories for all sorts, young people with mullets, old people with mullets, and everyone else in between. But the proudest winner of the day was Paul Gee, who won Best Mullet of them all.
Yes, this has been a lifetime project. It'll be 30, 35 years worth of growth there.
And it wasn't just the main show that turned heads. Some mullets hit the floor to raise money for charity. But it's all right, they'll grow back.
Sometimes the world can be a very confusing place. So we're going to celebrate that confusion with our next segment. You've mistaken me for an aquatic animal. None of these competitors appear to have mistaken their significant others for water-dwelling creatures, but they have, for reasons known only to them, chosen to take part in the 13th annual UK Wife Carrying Championships. They braved the 380-metre-long course in windy and soggy conditions, displaying sometimes questionable carrying technique. But spectators apparently believed all entrants were desperately in need of water as they crossed the finish line. While this might be welcome behaviour to seals or penguins, these athletes don't resemble any aquatic species that I can think of. Now, it's easy to understand the confusion here. Yes, this is a baby hippo. Yes, it's in the water. And yes, it's very cute. But hippos are semi-aquatic animals. Semi-aquatic. Because while they love hanging out in water, they still spend a bunch of time on land, as you can see. Anyway, San Diego Zoo has just given this 45-kilogram month-old ball of cuteness a name.
The baby's name, being a Mache, is perfect for her. First of all, it's a Zulu name, which is also Funani's name, and it means beautiful one, so it works perfectly for her.
She is beautiful. There's no mistake here, this is an aquatic animal, a penguin. Unfortunately, they're also made of chocolate. So yes, you've mistaken me for an aquatic animal, is what this chocolate would probably say if it could speak. But it can't, and neither can any of these beautiful creations in Russia that make up a travelling chocolate exhibition. Sausages and dogs. Resist the urge to eat the artwork. Well, that's it for now, but before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You can also check out the rest of the videos on our channel. Thanks for watching.